So let's talk about the merits and the demerits of Offplan Project. What are the merits of Offplan Project? Number one, it always comes cheaper than the market value. Let's assume you are going for a 4-bedroom terrace. In the market, and the price of the 4-bedroom terrace is going for, let's say, 70 million naira or thereabout. And if you subscribe for it as an Offplan project, there is a tendency of being 30% to 40% lower than that price. So you should be thinking. So if you subscribe for it at the rate of maybe like 40 million naira, you bought it at 40 million at Offplan project. If you want to buy it at the fully developed, fully completed, you wouldn't get at 40 million. It will be like 60 million naira, 70 million naira. So it's an advantage for you to subscribe at an Offplan because it is newly launched. You bought it cheaper than the market value. So that is one of the advantages of Offplan projects. Number two is that you can spread the payment. There's always a payment plan for Offplan projects. Payment plan is like you can subscribe for the payment for like maybe 1 year, 2 years, depending on what the developer proposes. That's okay. You want it to, you can do 2 years payment plan, you can do 18 months payment plan, you can do 1 year payment plan. Although there will be a little interest on it, but it is far better. Nobody would allow you to come into a fully built house and you spread the payment for 2 years when it's no mortgage. If you understand. So you have to understand that if you want to spread the payment, it's good for you to have an Offplan project. Maybe initial deposit is 10 million naira, 5 million naira, then you can spread the payment for 12 months. So every month you can be subscribing to the payment till you complete it. So these are one of the advantages that you will enjoy when you subscribe to an Offplan project. Number three is that you have an opportunity of making huge return on investment on it. As I said earlier, that when you subscribe to it, you subscribe to a particular property at maybe 40 million naira, and when it is completed and you sell it immediately, you can sell it for 60, 70 million naira, and you make your money there. So it's an investment. It has a huge return on investment. It's a way of investing your money in a secured way when you subscribe to an Offplan project. Number four is that it prevents your money from inflation. When you have your money, you put your money in the bank. Your money in the bank is there, sleeping and waking up. The inflation rate keeps going higher and higher every day. So the value of your money today might not be the same, will definitely not be the same in the next 1 or 2 months. The rate of inflation, what you bought with 1 million naira today, it might be equal to, you might have to pay for maybe like 1.3 million naira before you get the kind of 1 million naira today. So that is one of the things that inflation does to your money. But when you subscribe when you use it to tie down a property at Offplan project, immediately you subscribe for the project as maybe, okay, this is I subscribe for a project of property of 40 million naira, and you started with the initial payment. So you will ensure that you keep paying your own money till you complete it. So even any inflation that comes, of course, the value of your property will have increased as well. So keeping your 40 million naira in the bank for 2 years and using your 40 million naira to buy a Offplan project, and it's completed in 2 years. After your 2 years, someone that subscribed to an Offplan project, the value of his money will now be like a 7 to 80 million naira. But you have your 40 million naira in the bank without subscribing to anything, and you kept it in the bank, after 2 years, your value of your 40 million naira could have reduced because of inflation. So it's an opportunity to use an Offplan project to save your money from inflation. But number four is that it's way of having a very good cash flow. When you have a property, if you put it on short let, if you put it on rental income, definitely your cash flow is secured, because when you put it on rent, when you put it on rent, or maybe you put on short let, every time money will be coming in. So it's a way of getting a consistent cash flow. That's one of the advantages you have when you subscribe to a property when you subscribe to a property. Also, the last one is that you are safe from the hustle and the bustle of building your house yourself. Building houses can be very, very tedious, especially in a place where the homeowners, the people that the government policies and everything can be intimidating. You will be on site, you'll be working, someone will just come from somewhere and start disturbing and all this stuff like that. When you subscribe to an Offplan project, it has been transferred. You have transferred that kind of wahala and the risk to the developer to be handling it for you. Yours is just to ensure that you get a property where it is completed. The last point is that you can monitor the progress of your project. You can be able to see what they use in developing the house, in building the houses, in the project. Probably you will be there to check, okay, these are the kind of materials they are using, this is the kind of cement they are using, this is the kind of blocks they are using, because you'll be there watching what they are doing. You'll be there seeing what they are doing. You can just go on inspection anytime. Okay, I subscribe to this project. You can, any day, anytime, you can just drive down to the location and see what they are doing. Okay, they're using this type of block, they're using this kind of iron. It's easy for you to see what they are using when they are building it. Unlike maybe a completely built house that maybe it's been completed, yes, it's just to move and park in. You wouldn't know what they used to build it from the foundation level to the completion stage. So with Offplan Projects, you can see what they use in developing the project for you, to build the buildings for you. So it's an advantage that you enjoy in Offplan. So these are the 6 major points that we see as an advantage of Offplan Projects. So we'll be talking about the demerits of Offplan Projects. Let's have a quick break. You're welcome back. Now let's talk about the demerits of Offplan Projects. The number one fear of investors is that, what if they run away with my money? What if they run away with my money? And that is very real and actual. And the solution to this is, make sure you know the track record of this developer you want to subscribe with. If you work with a known developer, well known, and that has integrity, that has a mission, that has a vision, then there are a lot of developers out there that they have the integrity, they always stick to their words, and they will deliver as well as promised. So these are the type of developers you need to look after. Not that, okay, this thing is juicy, this thing is no. You don't go for this is very juicy, or maybe it's too good to be true, kind of a deal. When you go for something legitimate and you check their track records, that this particular company has a very good track record. He has delivered this property. Is the developer property B, property C. These are the people that you subscribe to for your Offplan project. There are a lot of well-established and good to detail developers here in Lagos, Nigeria, that you can deal with when you're talking about Offplan project. Point number 2 is the timing. If the developer promises you 12 months or maybe 18 months or 24 months, and they are not able to deliver that particular period of time, it's now extended to 3 months, 6 months before it's delivered. That's one of the disadvantages. Those are the things, those are one of the setbacks you can incur, that you can see when you subscribe to an Offplan project. And the solution to this is, you also need to have it at the back of your mind that, what if this thing is not achieved in 12 months? That's one of the things I said earlier in this video, that are you ready to sacrifice more time, even if it doesn't come out as that maybe the project is not delivered on time, maybe they're behind schedule or something. So you have to be able to, add a little more time for it to be delivered. Probably there's something that is not in the powers of the developer to solve. Probably it's a government policy, probably it's a natural phenomenon, something like that that will make the project to be delayed a bit. So when you factor this into your mind, it won't be that difficult for you to adjust your timing towards the completion of the project. The third point is when the actual is different from the planned project. If they plan that, okay, this is what we are going to see, this is what you are going to get, you know, maybe when you see the 3D view, or maybe you saw all the architectural drawing and everything, and you see that, okay, this is the output that they're going to give you for your project, you know. So when they show you that, and it's different from what you get, you know, that's one of the things that you can see when you subscribe to an Offplan project. And this is solved by most of the developers now do a prototype. You know, there's a prototype of what you're going to see. We call it showroom, you know. When you see what this is how the 3-bedroom terrace is going to be, these are the 4-bedroom terrace is going to be, that will be the first building they will develop on that site. So that when you come, you will see that, okay, this is what you see in 3D, and this is what you're going to see, this is what you're going to get as the one they have already built for you to sample. Even that one makes it easier for realtors to use that particular sampled, prototype to explain to client that, okay, this is what you're going to get. And when the clients see that as well, they will know, okay, this is what I'm getting. You know, that one would have made it easier. You have made the mind know that, okay, this is what you are getting when we complete this project. So these things are things that the developers, legitimate developers, have worked on, you know. So they have already turned that disadvantage or demerit to something that is can easily be solved. So these are the 3 demerits that you get when you subscribe to an Offplan project, and the demerits as well as something that can be worked on. So overall, Offplan project is a very good way of securing your money, ensuring that you monitor what they are doing for you, saving yourself from stress of building yourself, and a lot of good merit, good things that you get when you subscribe to an Offplan project. Here at Property Lab Nigeria, we assist you in ensuring that you get the best real estate deals that will give you a huge return on investment. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, kindly make sure that you give us a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also give us a thumbs up on the page. It assists us in ensuring that our videos is well ranked. So before next time that we come again with another real estate tips, keep investing in real estate, because this is the safest way to save your money from inflation. Thank you, and have a nice time. Bye.